Hello all, welcome to the SPAG video series. In this video, we're going to talk about enabling end-to-end MPLS. In a traditional layer 2 based networks, you would have seen that the layer 3 or the MPLS would exist until the edge of the core or the pre-aggregation. So looking at the topology here, the core network is comprised of ASR 9031, 9032, 9002, and then 9001. So in traditional network, you'll see MPLS enabled only in the core network, MPLS and IP. So what we're going to do in this lab is we're going to actually extend MPLS and IP all the way to the access nodes, that is R1, R2, R3, and R4. So when I talk about enabling IP and LDP in the access nodes, it's as simple as enabling IGP on the interfaces which connect to the edge routers, ASR 9001 and 9002. Obviously, from your access nodes, that is R3, R4, and R1 and R2. Again, you'll be enabling IGP and MPLS to connect to ASR 9031 and ASR 9032. So in this lab exercise, what you're going to be doing is on the access node R1, R2, R3, and R4, you will be configuring IGP and MPLS. The IGP that we're going to use is OSPF, and you'll be configuring LDP for forwarding. By enabling IGP and MPLS, you will see that the whole network all the way to the access will have MPLS and IGP enabled. So once you have enabled IGP and MPLS, what you should be able to do is you should be able to do an MPLS ping from R1 loopback to R2, R3, R4, or any other loopbacks. In fact, ASR 9031, 9032, 9001, or 9002 loopbacks in the network. And why do we need to enable MPLS in the access? That's the first question that would knock your mind, right? So with the layer 2 based network, you would have seen that there are multiple touch points. So whenever you need to bring in a new customer, you need to enable a VLAN on R1. You need to enable a service instance with the VLAN on R1, and then you need to actually put a service instance on 903. And whereas you need to add a service instance on 9001, and if the customer is connecting to a remote site which is C3, then you'll be enabling R3. So you will see there are 4 touch points that you need to actually touch when you are bringing in a new service, and this is only point-to-point service. When you talk about point-to-multipoint, that is C1, C2, C3, and C4. You would be touching multiple routers. In this case, all the 8 routers that you have right now. So with the MPLS and the access, what you do is your touch points are minimized. So you'll be touching only R1, R2, R3, and R4 in case you want to run an ELAN service between C1, C2, C3, and C4. So that's the main advantage of enabling MPLS and IGP. Quickly looking at the configurations, like I said, it's pretty simple. You would be enabling IGP on the interfaces. For example, let's pick R1. You would be enabling IGP on the interface that connects to ASR 9031 and also the interface which connects to R2. Of course, you would seek some redundancy, right? And you would enable MPLS IP. So the configurations are pretty straightforward. The end goal should be you have OSPF and LDP enabled on all the interfaces in the network, and you should be able to do an MPLS ping across from one access node to all other access nodes. That should be the end goal of this lab. Enjoy configuring end-to-end MPLS lab. Thank you.